guys, welcome back. This is Breda here bringing you another Trove update video, and today it's been a very special update to me. Not only has the update gone really fast because of the migration to the new database system, also it is a update that brings us ally stiles. Now, ally stiles are something that I've been looking forward to, and I'm gonna showcase it to you right here. So as you can see right here, we have got the Shielded Surveyor pet. Now, the Shielded Surveyor pet usually gives us energy regenerate and incoming damage reduction, but as you can see right here, mine gives me magic find. Now, this is very strange, but that's actually because this is the pet I actually have on, and the Shielded Surveyor is just how it looks. So how does this work? Let's just take it off there. First we left click on this one to actually put it on. You can see it remembered the style there, so let's actually turn that off. So you can now see that we have that on by left clicking on it, and if you want to equip a style, you simply right click on it. Now personally, I do think they should like put a different color of backlight on there, like maybe purple or something like that, so it's actually clear, but this is how it is, and it does work, and it's really awesome because now I can fully customize my characters and still have the pets I want, because personally I really like the Shielded Surveyor look, but there are definitely more useful pets out there. So this looks epic, I love it. So yeah, let's move on to the, well, actually the first thing on the list, because this is actually one of the later things, but I'm just so excited for this one that I couldn't leave it out. I just had to mention it. So first off, there are some new Chaos Chest loots things. Now for well, for example, there were like a few things that the Chaos Chest could drop, like it's under rare, I think, like this one and the Chaos Hound and stuff, and the book. They were all things that the Chaos Chest could drop, but it was never like featured loot, and those are cycling out, and some new drops that you will able to get from the Chaos Chest are now in the game. This is one of them. I can't really show that off to you guys because I don't really have it, but it is basically an eyeball with tentacles. I don't know how this is gonna walk. I do think it's gonna be a bouncy ball, and it will leave some sort of chaos-ish trail behind, so that's really cool. Next we do have the an ally, which is also a tentacle ally. It's right over here, and this guy has got only eye for you. Well, that's what it says in the update log anyway. Also there is the new aura, which you can actually get on your weapons. Now for the guys amongst you that don't know what an aura is, right now I don't have an aura on my weapon, but if I switch to my radiant weapon, you can see there is an aura. The lightning is an aura, and now you can only get those on radiant weapons, and you can get a bunch of them. You can unlock some through Dragon Ascension, you can unlock some through Mastery, some through your battle rank, stuff like that. So that's very awesome. You can also get 2 of them through just adventuring, but they're really rare. But now there's also one you can get through Chaos Chest, and it is called the let me look at it, the Whispers of Chaos aura. It's very cool. There have also been added some wings, the sky, but I spelled like, well, eyeball, sky stalker wings, so I do believe these are gonna have something with eyes once again, because of course Chaos Chest, eyeballs, tentacles and stuff, that's kind of the deal with Chaos in this game. So yeah, it's all gonna be Chaos and eyeball themed, so expect a lot of tentacles. And the featured loot for this week, of course, is the Revenant horse, which I can actually show you off right here. There we go. Now of course let's actually go outside. I don't know why I went inside there. let's actually go outside. Let's switch to this costume, and you can see that these guys go really well together. So yeah, if you're a Revenant, this is definitely a mount you want. If you're like me and you have one of the costumes, Radiant Steed is probably gonna be more up your alley. There we go. Looks very cool. So let's move on. Now ally styles are live. I did mention this at the beginning of the video. So this is really awesome. Previously only devs could use these, but well, this is the official memo that tells us that they are live. Equipment now has a level stats, which let's look right here. You can actually see that there is like gear level 6. Right, I can't really point at it because as soon as I take my cursor off there, it's gonna pop off. So you're gonna just have to look for it yourself. It's the last stat, the 5th stat. Now what this means is it's gonna be way easier to actually compare the level of things, to compare your gear. So that's gonna be really handy if you're switching out. For example, I do believe my normally I don't give my guys shadow equipment, but this guy has some. So if we go to our inventory, you can see this is shadow level 1 and this is shadow level 3. So for example, this gear level is gonna be equal, and you can see that in the gear stat comparison right there. And this gear level is gonna give us +5 gear level. So that makes it really a lot easier. Also, it's gonna be a little bit easier because that gear level was a little bit hidden sometimes, but that is history right now. So, on to the next thing. You can now create custom portals for 3 versus 3 capture the flag, for 3 versus 3, that's really a tongue twister for me, and 5 versus 5 team deathmatch. Now team deathmatch is a totally new game mode, so that's very interesting. 3 versus 3 for deathmatch and capture the flag is very awesome if you're in a smaller club or just wanna, you know, don't wanna get all like a lot of people in there. So that's very awesome. Now this is 5 versus 5 capture the flag. Yeah, I do not know if maybe they're gonna put like other portals here to you know, to host the other game modes. I don't really know what they're planning for that, but let's go to a club world. Also, the next thing, mounts that are leaving the store next week are now on sale for 50% off for the credit price. So yeah, there are some mounts that are actually gonna leave us, very unfortunately, but these are mounts that have been in since the beginning of the game, actually since like alpha state. So for example, it is this seat, which I can show you off. It's under store. It is this seat is gonna be leaving us, fortunately. Store, just the normal Sebastian. Also, I think I'm actually on. Let me just check. Yeah, so normal Swift Sebastian, Stormy, the Raptor, and this guy, the Awesome Ball, and the Sprinkles. They are gonna be leaving us. Also, the police, the Fun Police, also gonna be leaving us. I'm not gonna. Well, maybe I'll just quickly show these all off. This one is also gonna be leaving us. Stormy was actually my first mount in the game, so you know. The Awesome Ball, which is a bouncy ball, of course. The Racing Raptor, and the where is he? Sprinkles, also gonna be leaving us. This is actually a pretty cool mount if you're into like unicorns and stuff. Anything else? Well, the Fun Police, but I don't actually have the Fun Police, so you know. So yeah, let's move on. The UI windows are now actually dynamic, which means that the active window will show up on top of the others. For example, activating the chat will now finally overlap your character menu. So for example, when I open my character and then press enter, you can see that it pops up there. If I want my character menu to be on top again, I just, you know, open it up again. Or I think I can actually just, you know, click it. There we go. So this is actually pretty awesome because you couldn't really have this open and then open up the store or open up this because it would be behind there. It was really kind of weird. But that is history now, so that's really awesome. Also, if you type bow, you will now actually you won't believe your eyes what happens. Of course, you will bow. There we go. This one is actually my favorite. The twist he does with his hand is really awesome. Let's look at some others. Well, he actually bows as soon as you switch. That's really cool. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. That's just regular. It's kind of regular. He like puts his leg back though, so that's cool. He like goes on one knee. That's also pretty cool. Pretty regular. Well, he goes really deep. They kind of look all the same. Oh, his looks a little bit different. The feet like dangling. They kind of look pretty similar most of the time, but this one is definitely the best. It's really awesome. So, when logging out in an adventure world, you can now actually be placed in that same adventure world upon logging in if you are still, well, if that world is still active. So that's really nice. Doing battle with the Shadow Titans will now display a fixed health bar on the top instead of your compass, so you can actually always see the health of the Shadow Titan, which is really awesome for the people who are playing melee. Me, for example, when I was doing Shadow Arenas, I would just be like bam bam bam, and I had to jump up to see the health bar, and then I'd go down again and start whacking him again. So, you know, this is gonna be really awesome. I'm actually gonna show that off in just a second. Club logs will now actually show people placing certain special blocks. Probably gonna be crafting benches and portals and stuff like that. When killed by a minion in PvP, the death message will now actually show from who the minion was. So that's pretty cool. Also, they removed the delay between like auto looting, for example. If I break that and get some glim, please. There we go. You can see that it went in really rapid. If we can get some more. No, I'm gonna get some more. No. Yeah, there you can just see it pop up just a little bit, and that's way quicker now, so that's pretty cool. To receive loot from an adventure world, you must now be the appropriate level for that world. So that's really interesting. Once again, it's gonna reduce the freeloading by a long shot, and that's pretty awesome. Also, to receive loot from a shadow tower, you must actually be you must meet the requirements of that world, that shadow tower. So that means for the Spike Walker on normal, you need to be at least level 12. For the Weeping Prophet on normal, you need to be at least level 15. For this guy, the Vengeful Pinata God, you need to be at least level 20. For this guy, also level 20. For the hard mode bosses, it is actually gonna be level 20, level 26, level 26, and level 36. So that's a really big jump between those two. So that's, you know, I kind of saw that coming because, you know, once again, free loading and stuff. Block destruction VFX now also appears when another player is destroying the block. Now I'm gonna show a clip of us defeating a Shadow Titan. Behind this video, it's probably not gonna have commentary. So yeah, this is probably gonna be the outro right here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you very much enjoyed. I hope you learned something new. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a very nice day, and yeah, see you in the next video, guys. See you next time.